Everyone. I am making dinner. I got salsa, some kind of sausage, and some bacon. I just finished cooking them in here, and now I'm cooking some onions, and then I'm going to cook these potatoes because I only got any. I don't have any other potatoes. I wanted some potatoes, so we're gonna put them in there. I made some corn on the cob. It's done. So, and then welcome everyone. And then I have to. Um, then I have to juice all these. I cut them all up and juice all these apples. And these pears, I'm going to cook them, put them in the pot, cook them, and then put them in jars. And then I also got a bowl of green apples as well. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. And I did start vacuuming, but I have to take a break because I got to bend over when I use the hose to vacuum. And I had to just vacuum a little bit. Nicholas kept the house pretty clean while I was gone. But yeah, yeah, I just went and shook out the rugs. They're all in that thing right there. Anyways, I am making supper and I thought I might as well come live and say hello to you guys all. I'm gonna put you guys up here for a minute while I cut up the potatoes. You won't be able to see me. Oh, because that burner is hot. I can't put you on the other side because the burner's hot. Maybe I put you over here. Maybe I can put you over here. Hold on, maybe I can put you over here. I'll put these away. There we go. Can you stay there? All right, there we go. You guys can watch. Welcome, everyone. Welcome back. I am glad to be home. I did enjoy myself away from home, but I'm glad to come home. Yeah. So I'm just kind of browning these onions a little bit, and then I'm going to add these potatoes. I've already rinsed them off. I don't like when that's canned potatoes, I don't like to use um, them just right out of the can. I have to rinse them off. They put chemicals in there to make them stay. So, anyways, let's get these potatoes cut in there, and I'm going to add a little onion, a little bit of salt, a little bit of ocean, and then I will after add some pepper. So we're just going to cut. See, these are even got some bad spots on them. They're canned. That's not good. All right, so I'm just gonna brown them a little bit with the onions. I'm gonna eat that with the sausages and bacon and corn. Kind of like breakfast fried potatoes. That's how I'm gonna make them. And it won't take long. And then I'll show you guys what I've got going on with my little hatchery. I took 2 eggs from my sister's chickens. She's got a rooster with her chickens, so she's got fertilized eggs. So I asked her if I could have an egg, and then I thought, oh, I might as well give myself 2 chances to hatch a baby chicken. So I brought 2 eggs home, and I'm keeping them warm. But there's a lot more to it, so I looked it up on the internet. And you also got to, yeah, you also got to keep like 50% moisture. So I kept them overnight. Like I turned the light off overnight, and I just kept them in a blanket. And I got them in a basket. I'll show you guys in a minute. But I had a lamp over it, hanging over it, and it got a little warm. I was a little worried about that. It got a little warm at one time yesterday, and I did put a towel, like a paper towel, but it dried too quick on top. And you're supposed to keep 50% moisture around the egg, and for the first little while, and then 70% or 60%. I don't know, something like that. So you got to keep them like humidity up while you're hatching baby eggs. So I didn't think of that. But then what I did today is I grabbed 2 of my white socks that have not been used very much and I wetted them and I put the eggs each in one of the socks and then I put it underneath the lamp. So I'll show you guys that in a minute here. But I'm experimenting. I have no idea what I'm going to do if the chickens come out and they're chickens. I guess I got some pets. I do have 2 dog cages. But in the summertime, you could build something outside. um, something not permanent, you know. Um, yeah, so it's just browning these potatoes. Let me go show you what I got set up. Matching baby chickens. All right, so they're gonna be little brown red chickens. But yeah, this is the way I got set up right now. I'm gonna change it, but I got this from a friend of mine that moved away. Well, a lady that moved away. I don't. She was lived here, so I had this kind of light because it gives out a lot of heat. So it's not like burning hot or anything, but I don't know. I haven't checked them yet since I put them inside the socks. But it'll heat them up, and then it'll still keep them moist. So, anyways, I didn't share this out anyway, so hopefully some of you find me. But I should probably keep it like this without folding the socks over. First, they're each in a sock, each egg, and I got a blanket. So last night they got a little cold. I even had them in this blanket, but they got cold. So, anyways, I didn't have them under a light yesterday. So I'm gonna keep them under a light and keep them like damp, because you don't want them to dry out, or cook. You don't want the eggs to cook, you know. So you want to keep them warm but not hot, you know? So hatching baby chickens. All right. So, and then I did get a plant from my sister, and then I got some cuttings from another plant. I think these eggs are done unless we want cheese in them and melt some cheese over top of them. Eggs. I mean, I could add eggs in this too, but we're just gonna do potatoes with butter and yeah. But I fried the little bit of bacon, a couple pieces of bacon with butter, and also this with butter. So and then water. I added water to make them nice and brown. I don't know. I think these are some type of breakfast sausages. So I thought these kind of potatoes would be perfect. So they just need to get a brown bit brown, and, and then the corn, and then we're gonna eat. So I'm gonna make myself a plate, and I also have some buns here. That's why I thought of that because I thought, we'll make like sausage and then have some potatoes and then the corn. So that's what we'll have in supper. So I'm just gonna put my bun on the top of the potatoes for a minute just so it can warm up. And I'm gonna let my son, do his own thing so he can make his own. Like once it's cooked, he makes his own thing. I don't have to make his plate. He didn't want corn, so he might change his mind. If I put it on the plate, maybe then he would eat it. I don't know. He said he didn't really want corn, but maybe you just got to give it a try. Because you know what? Actually, it's a full moon tomorrow, and I'm going to be doing the reading for full moon. But guess what moon it is? It's the moon in Pisces. It's the full moon in Pisces, but it's also called the corn moon. So it's time to eat corn right now. It's the season of corn. All right, we're gonna have this plate. Hopefully, it's big enough for this big bun. All right, what am I gonna put? I'm gonna put some mayo, mustard. What else am I gonna put? Oh, onions. And oh, I should put that. I should put that potato. I should turn them off. I should put that potato on my bun, eh? And then eat it all together, like make it a bun. I should do that. Yeah. Do I want cheese? Well, we do have a couple cheese slices left over, so I'm gonna do some cheese slice. Do I want mayo mustard? Do I? Do I? Do I? All right, we're gonna put this on, and then want me to make your sausage on the bun with stuff, everything on it. How I'm doing mine. So we need a spatula. We need a spatula so that we can get some potatoes and we can get nice and browned. Yeah, with the onions. I love onions. Hey, Oakley. Oakley, welcome from Boston. Oakley from Boston, welcome. All right, let's gonna put some potatoes. Oops, it's sliding away. So we're gonna put some potatoes. I'm inventing a new meal. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to take a bite. I don't know how big my mouth will have to be to take a bite from that, but we're gonna put the potatoes on first, like breakfast potatoes. We got the cheese and then the potatoes. And then we're going to put some bacon. And then another piece of bacon. And then we're going to put a sausage. Sausage. Look how big it's going to be. And then we're going to put on the other side. I got to put it down. Got to put it down. Okay, we got to set it in there. Make a little nest. There we go. Make a little nest for the sausage. Yum. All right, let me move this off the heat because we don't want that to cook anymore. I'm going to actually put the potatoes right in this pan with the sausage and the bacon. It's all, oh, this is awesome what's on the bottom, but that would be awesome for like a sauce or something if you're making a sauce. All right. Very nice. Okay. Let's put that away. Let me grab, okay, I want to taste a piece of potato with some onion. I love fried potatoes like that. Have a bite, you guys. You guys get the first bite. Yum. Okay. Hot. And I forgot the pepper, but that's okay. Well, we can put pepper on right now. Oops. We're going to put some mustard and some mayo on that. Oops. I'm putting it on top of the frying pan because it almost slid off the stove. Okay. We got the mayo. And then we need the mustard. The mustard. Gotta shake it up, or else just the water comes out the front. Have you ever had that happen? So the mustard I'm gonna put right on the sausage. Okay. The first bite depends on what side I'm biting off of. The sausage is not gonna be on the sausage, so I gotta bite off that side. Okay. Oh, I got a piece of potato stuck under the plate. Okay. I'm gonna take you guys away from the hot stove here. And I need a corn yet. Sit over here. Put you guys over here for a minute. I'll have the corn after. You guys already know what corn is. I don't have tahini sauce, whatever. I mean spice, but that tastes pretty good. My sister had that, and yeah, I tried it. It's pretty good. So we got to bite off of this side. Oh, that's not. That's good. That's better than any fast food anywhere. Hello, Will. All right, you're just in time. I'm gonna have to move the camera again because I actually got to put my plate down so I don't. So things are gonna fall out of my bun. I know it. Okay, I'm gonna take a bite. You guys have the first bite. All right, let's see if we can get a bite of the everything. Okay, let's push the bun back a little bit. I didn't get a taste of the bacon, but I mean the bacon's already in there, the grease, Potatoes are falling down. It's really good. Bacon. Mm-mm-mm. All right. So I was going to show you guys the plants. I'm going to take a little break from filling my face, and I'll show you the plant I got from my sister. I already have one of these, but mine isn't as healthy looking as hers because she's got babies and she got them all in one room. She got like her living room is her plant room and her dining room table. That's it. But this was the smallest one she had. She had like big ones. And the leaves are huge. And mine is smaller. Mine almost died, but I have one too. And look who's over here. Say hello, Phoenix. Hi, babies. But yeah, so anyways, let's go look at these ones. Remember, you guys remember before I left for my vacation, and these were all dying, like because they were in the plant. And this is the dragon tail plant, and now the leaves look really nice again since I put them in water. They came back, look nice, and now they are rooting. Well, some of them are. This one already had roots, but it does have some new roots as well, and they all looking really nice now, very healthy. And I had to just cut up the plant because of the mites that it had. So I just thought I would give it a little chance. I got to add some more water, but get let them chance. These ones are the ones that need to be rooted. It does have little roots already coming in. I did look at them right there. Oh, anyway, and then I also got. Where did I put them? Oh yeah, where did I put those? Oh yeah, I got them right here, up here. So I got a couple cuttings of this plant that was really pretty, I thought. And look at the colors of the leaves. And so I got two cuttings. And then this one here is another one. It is getting a new, she didn't have a lot of plant like this. So I just wanted one little cutting and then I'm going to root it and more of them. So that's for my sister. And I got these two. They have two leaves on them. So these two I got from her. And yeah, so I'm rooting them up here. And of course, I got some potos up there, some marble potos and some emerald potos. And I just watered those guys when I came home. That one was really dry. I'm not sure if that one's going to survive the drought it went through. So we'll just give it a day and see what happens. And these ones, I did water them. They're looking fabulous. And all of these need to be watered. Some of these need to be watered because I was gone for like 4 days. Yeah, so I did water them probably a week ago. So I got to do it again. And this one here, I don't know what I'm going to do with this plant here, but it's not too happy. And I don't know what to do. It was really root bound, and I added some soil. And since I added some soil, she's got some like leaves that are like, I don't know. Whereas now it's not letting me find one, right? They're like almost like drier and thinner. They're just getting thinner. So I don't know. And I did water her. She's still damp soil, so they don't like to be too damp either. So yeah, when I took her right in the shower and gave her a good shower because I hadn't done it in a while. And then I still got to do something with all of those over there because that light isn't really enough for those guys because I moved my light in the other room and now I got in like a sitting area there. I was gonna move my TV into this room, but I got to make room up here so the TV's tall, so I got to make some room right there. And probably move the animals' food and stuff. But yeah, I got to move some plants that can't be, they'll be right in front of the TV. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm back at home and feeling good that I'm home. So, and I moved all my plants in here because I figured all day I don't have the air conditioner usually on in this room. So it'll stay warmer in here for them. So that's why I put my grow light in here. And and my special plants. See, this is the one that like my sister has. I swear it's the same thing. But mine is mine. See, it was like very thin over here, and then it got thicker, right? So I have it tied, but I could probably cut it here and see how these little dots or nodes, whatever, that will be roots. And there's trying to be new growth there. So if I cut it here and rooted it, it would probably root, and then that would come out a new one. But this one here, um, I did water her yesterday and actually gave all of these some nutrients yesterday, and it's still in there. See, it's not just water, it's actually pink water. So I did use the hydroponics nutrients that do have under my sink that my son bought a couple years ago. And so I did give them some rooting agent, some like growth agent, and also like three different ones, the system. Anyways, I got this and I did snip off the top so that, it won't be just so lengthy. This is a avocado. I mean, this is a mango. And I've got two more mangoes right there that I put in those things right there today. So there should be some more mango coming in. And then this plant I bought I bought the plant from my friend, and then I took one out of there, and she has two. And so there was three in one. So this one's actually got some new growth, two new leaves, three new leaves, one tiny one. Actually, there's more growth back there. But yeah, it's doing good because it's under the grow light. My son took good care of my plants while I was gone. He said he turned off the light and turned on the light. So I just told him to, if he didn't want to bother with it, I said just leave the light on. And he turned off every day and turned on every day. And look at this. This is a prayer plant. Well, they say it's a prayer plant, one of the, I forget what it's called, but they got a blooming everywhere. It's got a bloom there, bloom, and we got new tacos coming out, like new flotas coming out here. They look like flotas, like tortillas that I rolled up and fried like that. But I do have to cut some things down out here, like this. It's a dead leaf, and then these ones are not surviving. These bottom leaves. And I started watering her with distilled water, and now see, there's no more this burnt stuff on the leaves, right? On the new leaves. So it is make a difference with some of the plants they don't like. There's a little bit on that one. They don't like tap water, right? So that one doesn't like tap water, doesn't like tap water. This one I'm trying to get back to normal, back to look nice again, but it has a lot of leaves that are burnt. Yeah, so anyways, let's go eat. And I also got two cuttings of that. I'm gonna grow that one again. Oh, and then I also got did you hear my girl? She is loud. I swear she's not a normal cat. Because when she is in heat, she's like, she has the loudest voice. It's like, like one of those wild cats or whatever. Like, she keeps me up all night sometimes. What are you talking about, girl? What do you want? She's larger. She's only a year and she's large. She's a large kitty cat. Yeah, a year ago, you were just like in the palm of my hand. Now what? Now you're getting so big. Oh, my sister gave me these new sandals. They weren't fitting her right, so she gave them to me. They're Adidas. They're Adidas. And what else was? Oh, I was gonna show you. Also got another. I got one cutting of my sister's snake plant. She's got this one too. I got the other one, but I got this one, and I'm just letting them kind of cast over and dry a little bit, and then I'm going to plant these ones. And then I'm going to have this kind of snake plant as well. So, yeah, I've been collecting plants again since I've been gone. But I do really got to come up here and do something with all of these. And especially that one out there. It needs to go under the grow light, but I got to put it away from the kitty cats. There's some from the other snake plants. I don't know if they're gonna grow because I didn't let them dry out long enough. So when I did water them, they some of them kind of got like all like that. So hopefully we get something out of it. And this one here, look, see that new root. So yesterday I put it in in a different bottle. It was in this one. Let's put it in a smaller bottle, and and I also cut down that one piece. It was like there was another root right there, and the root fell off because it touched the bottom of the bottle. And so now, like, it was a root like that. So that's how delicate that root was. And but anyways, this is my little baby monstera that I cut off of the other one. And she's got two leaves, just two leaves, and I just trying to root her. Yeah. Baby phoenix, yeah. Yeah, phoenix and sage, meow, meow, meow. Yeah, that's what they do. Hey, way up, dude. And anybody I missed? Oh, yeah, getting back to, yeah, so that's what I've been up to. And oh, did I show you guys? Oh, yeah, I already showed you this little setup here in case you're just coming in now. I'm trying to hatch two baby eggs, and we'll see. I'm keen to keep you guys updated. So whenever I come on here, I will like share with you guys how it's going with it. And I guess when you hold it up like through a light or whatever, then you can see inside and you can see what's happening in there. So I'm going to try to do that and maybe take some pictures of it to see what's going on inside the egg, if there's anything going on. So yeah, we'll see if we get some baby chickens. All right, guys, I'm going to go eat my dinner and then I'm going to do the reading tomorrow. So make sure you go subscribe to, if you're new here, subscribe to Kass 111. And I'll see you there tomorrow. And also go check out my yoga video I just did away from home. And all the other videos. I'm going to upload some little mini videos that I made. So yeah, on this channel. So I will, when I get some time, I just got a lot to do when I first get home. You know what I mean? You're just glad to be home. It's nice to go away, but it's nice to come home. Anyways, talk to you guys later. Have a good day. Good night. Peace out.